video, I will be talking about why you should not put sensitive information in LLMs. So have you ever wondered how an AI maybe remembers what you told it like yesterday, and maybe you now come back, it responds to you with a continuation of the conversation you had with it yesterday. So many people assume that the AI has memory, but that's actually not true because a large language model uh, is stateless. So basically, it does not have its own memory. So they only know what is included in the current prompt that you give them. So if an AI appears to remember previous conversations, it's because another system is retrieving those conversations and sending them back to the model. So let me show you how this works with this very simple um, very simple agentic rack I built. So basically, I'm going to be using it as an example to show you how they store information and why you should not put sensitive information in the chat. So this is the workflow here. You can see that this is an agentic RAG where the memory here is a Postgres chat memory. So basically, all our chats will be stored in this particular memory for retrieval for the LLM. So basically, this is the brain of the whole flow. So if I let me add if I add a chat here now with sensitive information, take for example, I'm trying to troubleshoot an API integration. So for example, this one I'm getting unauthorized. So this is my API key that I added, which I'm not supposed to add in the first place. But let's say I'm adding this very sensitive information and I just send it. So you can see now that the flow is working and is it first of all went to the memory to check if there's anything related to that so that it can contextualize it and give it to the brain and uh it can give like an appropriate response. But that's not the whole game of this video. So this video is basically to show you how your conversations are being stored so that you will know that it's not good to like add sensitive information to your LLM. So it came back with a response, but I mean that's not our that's not real the main issue here. So let's go back to this is a Postgres chat which was created in Supabase. So if you come here now, I've opened this particular table which is n8n chat history. So I've opened it. You can see now if I refresh it, so you will see that there will be conversations there. So the conversation that we had with the AI will be stored here so that for subsequent conversation the what's it called the RAG system will be able to retrieve it and give the LLM a proper context. Let's expand this. You can see now that the content I gave it in the chat the other time is exactly what is here. So it has not been everything here is exactly how the AI is going to like wrap it around it and give it again in the next conversation. You can see that my API key is here, which is an example anyways. So uh the whole the main purpose of this video is just to show that adding sensitive information into when chatting with an LLM can be a little bit dangerous. Of course, the companies like in charge of the LLMs know how to like handle the sensitive information. Nonetheless, it was always very important to keep sensitive information away from the LLM. And if you must use sensitive information, I mean, just put a placeholder instead of giving your API key here. You can just put like a placeholder, and it's still going to perform the same function. So thank you for watching, and I hope you got something from it. You can subscribe to the channel. Thank you.